Yeah, I mean, if people are still watching and enjoying it, I guess keep it on. But everyone I talk to is just like, oh, stop, please. You're killing what I love. So, but no, growing up, yeah, that was a huge influence. I just loved it. So, let's do another question.
Hello?
Here.
I wanted to ask you, Doug, how long did it take for you, for your YouTube channel, for your videos to pick up? And how long did it take you for your website, for your main website, the guy with the glasses, to pick up and to become really popular?
With YouTube, like I said, start with the 5-second movies, which, I mean, I think after maybe, and for whatever reason, they were just coming to me real fast, so, and that's really like what got people looking at me. It just got like, whatever, the thousands of views. And that took, I don't know, I want to say a month, couple months, stuff like that, to really have like, you know, wow, this is really growing. But part of it was that they just kept coming to me and I was turning them out real fast and they're very easy to do. So yeah, a month to 2 months probably. And then with the website, I was sort of doing it, but I was very afraid to leave YouTube because I'm just, if I go to the website, nobody's gonna see me, nobody's gonna blah, blah, blah. It wasn't until they kicked me off for like whatever, the 9th time that, you know, I'm finally like, okay, I made this one video, this one trailer, you know, to say, okay, this site is up. You know, go to it, and sure enough, everyone flocked to it, and good lord, when James Rolfe did the video just saying my name, I mean, like, we got so much traffic, it crashed the site. I mean, so it's, you know, a lot of it is just, you know, good luck and stuff like that, but, yeah, so I'm not sure how long that took. I mean, maybe, again, a couple weeks to a month that the website was really, like, you know, packing and just always filled with people and stuff like that. So, let's see, where's the next one?
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello, I'd like to say first it's really great to see you guys without a loading screen blocking you in mid-sentence. That's really nice. And I'm studying film, and as a learning filmmaker, is there anything you'd like to give advice on in pre-post production, especially with Suburban Nights? I remember when that was first announced and how long it took. What was the most difficult parts to work on during that time?
In Suburban Nights?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Being naked.
Actually, the Suburban Nights, and you'll see on the DVD that it's lots of things went wrong. And honestly, I really don't consider that, even though technically I directed it, I mean, that's really one of those things where, like, these guys, the whole group, I mean, they're the guys I really, because there actually was a moment where they had an out, and I said, you know, if you guys want to leave, we'll understand, because everything's been going wrong, and this has been so hard on you, and they just didn't even bat an eye, and they just said, hell no, we're committed, we're going to do this. So that's really be the first thing I say is get a good crew, get a good, determined crew, you know, to be on there. In terms of everything else, I guess just know what you're getting into, and I give plan early. That's really what we learned from Suburban Nights, because we're finally, okay, we can't do this small, cute little thing anymore where it's like, it's kind of funny, you know, because we just sort of, you know, come out of nowhere and we're kind of cheap and stuff like that. So as we get bigger and bigger, we have to prepare more and more. So that's definitely what we're doing for the 4th year.
Yeah, the best advice I can come up with for any given filmmaker, especially in post-production, is, this is going to sound really boring, but it's really just practice. When it comes to editing, you can. I learned like After Effects and editing from like there's a website that has lessons called lynda.com, and that was endlessly useful. But really, it just comes down to just working and working and working. Get into a groove that makes you comfortable. Learn what makes you efficient. Learn what you're wasting time on. Because you'll notice as you edit, you do certain things over and over again, and find out how you can save time to make your work more efficient. And it really just is a factor of learning your editing software and finding out what you like and what works well for you. And that's really just a matter of just keep making stuff. It doesn't matter if it's any good or not. When you're starting out, the first stuff you make is going to be really bad. The first stuff I made was really bad. For about a year it was really bad. But if you keep plugging away at it, you learn what you failed at and you make it better. And so it really just is a matter of keep plugging away at it. Don't get discouraged. Just keep going.
Yeah, Stanley Kubrick used to say the best way to learn how to make a movie is to make a movie. You know, and it's very true, and he's absolutely right. Just keep doing it, keep practicing, and just find out what your strengths are and your weaknesses are. And I mean, even before I started doing Nostalgia Greg and stuff like that, just growing up, I was always filming. Actually, when James Rolfe did his Cinemassacre 200 episode, you know, showing his background, they're very similar. because I do the same thing. I put it on me and have the little control and stuff like that. If I had friends, to help me out, yeah, great. But I mean, it's just they want to do other stuff. I'm like, damn it, I want to film. So I mean, it's just get as much practice as you can. Just keep doing it. So.
Yeah. Is ninjas versus pirates ever going to happen?
No. It's a dead fad. To be honest, it was a dumb idea.
Crush my dreams.
I mean, it really was me just sort of thinking like, oh, what's popular? I keep hearing people talking about this. Wouldn't that be awesome? And just the title coming up, and stuff like that. That really was I thought of the title before the actual film. And my brother kept saying, man, don't do it. And he was totally right. He's like, it's a fad, it's gonna die, it's not gonna last. And he was right. So I will say this, some of the things I was thinking of for Ninjas vs. Pirates will incorporate into the 4th year. Ironically, there will be no Ninjas or Pirates, but so some of the stuff I was thinking of will probably be incorporated in there. Next one.
Noah, you're in my spot, sir.
Who said that?
Too far?
Yeah, I'm not running all the way.
And also, my question is to Noah as well.
I'm not going to answer your question now. Okay, go ahead.
Is there any movie in the last 2 or 3 years that hasn't gotten really much popular, but you would recommend that everybody should watch it because you thought it was awesome?
Great movie in the last 2 or 3 years I thought was awesome that people should watch that nobody did. What? The Room? That's not bad. Because it really is a movie that everyone should see. I'm not even kidding. Another movie is Birdemic. And really, I'm not saying it really ironically. Everyone really should go see these flicks because they're funny, of course, but you honestly can see where they failed as filmmakers. That you can do. No, you can see it and learn something actually from watching these movies. They're actually very
turned off the camera.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of a serious one that I can think of that everyone should see. Sucker Punch. Honestly, here's one, and you're gonna laugh at this one. The Twilight series. You should see these movies. Why? Because they're funny as hell. It was some of the best fun I had in the theater in forever. They're funny.
Yeah, something if you want to add like an actual legit, hey, why would these be sort of important thing? Is that the same way you look at Saved by the Bell and you sort of say, wow, that sort of captured what young people thought was going on in high school at the time. It's the same thing. This is like what younger people at this time think, oh, romance is, oh, love is, and stuff like that. And I think it's a good thing to observe, really.
Yeah, it's really educational. Again, finding, if you watch this movie and you go, oh, this is dumb, why do people like Bella so much? Like, why is she so bad? Find out why. Really analyze it. Find out why you don't like it, because in learning that, you actually learn what makes a good character. And then you can make a good character. Because Bella is such a catastrophe of a protagonist. She is so deranged, she's so evil, that you can actually learn how to make a character that people will actually like. It's really educational. I'm done.
Yeah, next one? Next.
Yeah. A question to Doug. And it's a few years ago you made Nickelodeon month. When we can expect a Cartoon Network month?
What? Oh, Cartoon Network month? That was a little. Cartoon Network was just a little past my time. It came out when it's like I saw it, And I saw some of the shorts like in between the commercials and stuff, and they were funny, you know, but it was just a little past my time. Like, I never knew there was such this big uproar that they took away Toonami. Like, I didn't even know Toonami was gone, and people are just like, bring that shit back! I mean, they're really angry. It just, I wouldn't be able to properly talk about it because I didn't really grow up that glued to it, and if someone's going to talk about it, they have to be really glued to it. I mean, as someone like, that might be Lindsay's territory too, because she might have grown up with it. She's like